My grandfather used to say that leaving a Slava celebration before midnight was disrespectful. Not rude to the host, disrespectful to the dead. I never understood what he meant by that. To me, Slava was just food, candles, crowded rooms, and relatives drinking too much rakia while old Serbian music played in the background. But older people in my family treated it differently, especially after dark. There were always strange little rules. Don't blow the candle out yourself. Don't whistle in the house. And never leave before midnight once the prayer starts. Last winter, my cousin Marco hosted Slava for the first time after his father died. The whole family came to his house in the village. It snowed heavily that night. By evening, the roads were almost completely empty. At first, everything felt normal. People eating, talking loudly, arguing over politics like always. But Marco seemed nervous the entire night. He kept checking the time constantly. Around 10 p.m., I told him I might leave early because the roads were getting bad. The second I said that, the room got quiet. Even the older relatives stopped talking. Marco looked at me seriously and said, "Don't go before midnight." I laughed a little because of how suddenly serious he got. "I've driven in snow before," I said. "That's not why," he answered. Then he looked toward the icon and candles near the wall before lowering his voice. "My father used to say someone always follows the first person who leaves early." A few people at the table quietly crossed themselves after hearing that. No one joked about it. I should have listened. Around 11:15, I grabbed my coat and keys anyway. Marco walked me to the front door. Before I left, he said something strange. "If you hear knocking while driving, don't stop the car." I asked him what that was supposed to mean, but he just shook his head and closed the door behind me. The village road was completely empty, snow falling hard enough that my headlights barely reached ahead of me. At first, everything was fine. Then about 10 minutes into the drive, I saw someone standing beside the road. An old man. No coat, no hat, just standing there in the snow. I slowed down automatically. Then I realized something that made my stomach tighten. I recognized him. It was Marco's father, dead almost a year. I hit the gas immediately, didn't look back, didn't stop. A few minutes later, I started hearing something from the back of the car. Soft at first. Knocking. 3 slow knocks. From inside the trunk. I pulled over for half a second before remembering what Marco said. "Don't stop the car." The knocking came again, louder this time. Then I heard something worse. A voice, muffled, weak, saying my name, from the trunk. I drove the rest of the way home shaking. The knocking stopped right before I reached my house. I stayed in the car for almost 10 minutes before finally opening the trunk. Nothing inside. No footprints around the car either. I barely slept that night. Around 3 a.m., my phone rang. It was Marco. The second I answered, he asked, "Did you stop the car?" I told him no. There was silence for a few seconds. Then he quietly said, "Good." I asked him what would have happened if I did. He didn't answer immediately. Then he said something I still think about all the time. "Because my father stopped the car too."